Well, so I have been working on the whole rewards system app that I was talking about the other day a little bit. Come to find out, most companies do not have developer APIs available to the public or anywhere else or anything like that. So, without careful God, I don't know. You'd sending people in there very carefully, discussing with them about sharing data and everything else like that, which is never going to happen. Let's be real. So I figured that was basically a complete and dead wall. So I've now hit like this startup paradox, as it were, which is apparently very common, and the goal is to work around it. And I already had a sinking suspicion about this. I'm pretty sure I have looked up before this information at a different time. But yeah, lo and behold, that is not going to work like that. So I have come up with a workaround a little bit, I think, maintaining the B2B structure by creating an interactive web shell for small businesses to implement reward systems more easily and effectively. I think that they will appreciate the fact that someone does the process for them and they don't have to program an app, right? It will also be far more likely that people sign up to the reward system via the application, also on the customer end. That's the B2C part. But anyway, it's still the B2B that we're talking about. So the business benefits by the customer having ease of access to an app and a higher likelihood that they'll sign up for the rewards program or membership, even if it's that, and then they'll have an interactive web shell where they can edit stock items and rewards points based off purchase price or item purchase, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Lots of different ways you take that, obviously. And I feel customization is the best choice with that. So with the B2B side, you have interactive web shell, okay, where they can program all their rewards into easily and effectively. And then 3, you have user application, which is the B2C side. So customers are more willing to then download the app which they hopefully would already have, and sign up for a reward system via maybe a QR code, right? So ease of access. All they have to do is go to the small business. The small business is like, here's a QR code. You can join our rewards loyalty system by scanning this into the app you should already have. And if they don't have the app, it's a quick sign up. The small business can run the pitch for them, for us, which is, again, free marketing and strengthens the system. So now you have the businesses themselves that you're selling a product to, soliciting to customers, growing your user base on the B2C app. Okay? And as this is software as a service, we're probably raking in data from every angle. And I think that this is the way around the paradox that is not being able to get big businesses to align with this, which, let's be real, if you have no clout, you're not getting them to give you data or invest in you. It's not going to happen, right? But you very well could easily, through proper communication and human people skills, whatever you want to call it, go to small businesses and talk to them about using your service. And again, maybe perhaps for a little while you do it for free. You go to a big city and you go to all the small businesses you can, see how many people are willing to test flight your project. You know what I mean? And you just, from there, tell everyone you know about the rewards program. Or alternatively, you be smart about it and be like, yeah, look at this sick deal I got on this app. At that, you go take them somewhere, you go take them to a local coffee shop, small business coffee shop. Be like, bust out your app. You're like, oh yeah, I just got this coffee for free. Isn't that sweet? Because as the owner operator of this SaaS business, you're going to have access to all of that stuff. You can communicate with the business ahead of time. Also, that you're going to do this as a marketing gimmick. And I think that this doesn't quite cover all of my thoughts that I've had so far on it. But again, this is a more in-depth thought out segment about the small paradox of not being able to access large companies. And I think as you grow through various different cities in the United States and perhaps the whole world, you will eventually have enough clout, as they say, to entice large companies to get involved. And now you have a virtual monopoly over rewards. I think this is likely a $1 billion idea, or at the very least, easily could be if marketed and implemented well. And I think that there is a giant gaping hole there as well as a pain point. And again, I would love for someone to go about doing this. I would like to do it myself and be some tech unicorn in the sphere. But unfortunately, this is not a one-man job. I would say it's a team of 20. I've considered the people that would be needed to do this already, and I don't have them, and I don't have all of the skill to do it myself. So hopefully someone else does. It would at least make my life easier if it were done. I just want to be a billionaire. So again, if you like content like this, you go ahead and subscribe. If you have any insight or criticisms or whatever else, you go ahead and leave that in the comments. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in to another nonsense rant by myself, or business plan, whichever you want to call it.